King Charles and Prince Andrew's feud intensifies, impacting Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. A long-standing feud between King Charles and Prince Andrew has once again surfaced, casting a shadow over the royal family and significantly affecting Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. The latest dispute centers on the King's insistence that Andrew vacates his 30-room royal lodge in Windsor and relocates to Frogmore Cottage. Despite these demands, Andrew, who holds a 75-year lease on the royal lodge, remains resolute in his refusal to move. The conflict between the brothers is not new. In 2011, a disagreement over funding sparked tensions, particularly impacting Andrew's daughters, Beatrice and Eugenie. At that time, Charles, then the Prince of Wales, intervened in a funding dispute related to the security costs for the princesses. Reports indicated that Eugenie had incurred significant security expenses during her gap year travels, amounting to over £100,000 in taxpayer money. Royal expert Richard Kay noted on Channel 5's documentary Beatrice and Eugenie, Pampered Princesses, that she was sort of flitting from country to country as most middle-class young people do who take gap years. But, of course, she was accompanied by police bodyguards. That meant that we, the taxpayers, were paying for policemen to accompany her to the fleshpots of the world. Charlotte's intervention reportedly led to a decision that Eugenie and Beatrice, who were unlikely to become working royals, did not require such costly security, infuriating Andrew. Today, both princesses fund their security privately and hold down regular jobs, Beatrice at software company Affinity and Eugenie as a director at art gallery Hauser Wirth. Despite their non-working royal status, they continue to support their family at public events. Recently, they attended a garden party hosted by their cousin, Prince William, at Buckingham Palace. However, their future roles remain uncertain. Royal sources suggest that only working members of the family will be present on the Buckingham Palace balcony for the RAF flypast at Trooping the Colour, potentially excluding Beatrice, Eugenie, and other non-working royals such as Lady Louise Windsor and James, the Earl of Wessex. Adding to the complexities, Beatrice and Eugenie have been advised to maintain a low profile following the scandal involving their father, Prince Andrew. The Duke of York was forced to step down as a working royal after a controversial 2019 interview with Emily Maitlis regarding his association with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Although Andrew has consistently denied the allegations, the scandal has cast a long shadow over his daughters. PR expert Luana Ribera of Dauntless PR advised, for Beatrice and Eugenie, there is also the Prince Andrew factor. Although they cannot be held responsible for the words and actions of their father, I think the current strategy of keeping their head down and quietly getting on with life is a wise one for them. Despite their efforts to stay out of the spotlight, the sisters' closeness to Prince Harry has not gone unnoticed. Royal expert Tom Quinn told The Mirror that Prince William feels increasingly isolated due to Beatrice and Eugenie's proximity to Harry, who they reportedly sympathize with the most. This dynamic has led William to keep his cousins at arm's length. While the royal family navigates these internal conflicts, Beatrice and Eugenie remain focused on the young families. Eugenie recently shared new images of her youngest son, Ernest, to celebrate his first birthday. Beatrice, on the other hand, balances her role as a mother to her daughter, Sienna, and stepmother to her husband's son, Wolfie. The ongoing feud between King Charles and Prince Andrew continues to affect the entire royal family, with Beatrice and Eugenie caught in the middle. As the royal family faces these challenges, the sisters are advised to maintain a low profile and focus on their personal lives. Navigating the complexities of the unique positions within the royal framework.